Good afternoon. Today's day 33 of my 40-day campaign to raise awareness for the vegan movement, for animal rights, and for animal rescues. It's kind of funny. This week in Ohio and this week in Michigan is a very important week. Not because it's Thanksgiving. It's the week that we prepare for Saturday, for one of the best football games in the country. And traditionally, it's one of the best football games of the year. People look forward to it every year. There's always lots of bragging rights. So I bring this up because I myself have been a lifelong Michigan fan in a family of Buckeye fans, which can be very difficult because I'm heavily outnumbered here. But that's okay, because those numbers and those odds that have been against me most of my life are how I feel about being vegan. You know, we're walking through the mall. If I see somebody wearing a Michigan hat, I gotta yell, "Go Blue." If we're at the grocery store and I see someone buying Myoko's or Field Roast or Beyond Burger, I gotta give them a shout out too. It's so funny. I mean, I know there are areas in the country that are more vegan friendly, that you have larger numbers of vegans and you have larger options to go eat, you have larger options to go shop, and that would be incredible. So it's kind of like this rivalry has prepared me for the rest of my life. I didn't even know it. I was training for this. This is like Monday motivation at its best. I've been training since I was a young boy to defend myself in this vegan world that we're working to create. Is that over dramatic? Yes, absolutely. That's all right. We have met some of the most incredible people. Actually, today is one of their birthdays. Susanne, happy birthday today. Susanne is a volunteer she volunteers for Ziggy. She volunteers at the Gentle Barn. Just absolutely wonderful person. And she's one of so many people we've met on this journey that we really appreciate having that friendship with, that, you know, someone who is near and dear to us. And it's been wonderful. Becky and I are very fortunate to have built such a strong vegan community of friends around us, so many folks that share our passion for animals, that share our passion for pushing the needle forward, for shedding the light on the darkness. And it's funny because without a lot of their companionship, it would make this journey that can be very dark even more difficult. But because we have some really good friends who have become really close to us and are very important to us and are very encouraging and compassionate with us, it makes us a lot easier. Not that it's always easy, but not that everything is always sunshine and rainbows, but it allows us to bear the heavy load and the burden much easier. So I hope you guys will, share that load with your friends, with your vegan family. And, while this Saturday coming up is part of Rivalry Week in Ohio and Michigan and other places, this is one planet. We are all in the same team. I get some people are playing a little different game. I played on the wrong side most of my life. We need to do a good job at encouraging others to see things differently, have different conversations that might be meaningful to someone making a change in their life. We've got to stop, and I'm guilty of it, we got to stop just because someone has a difference of opinion. We got to stop just throwing them under the bus and treating them like crap. It's not being kind. And like I said, I struggle with that sometimes, because sometimes that little filter in your head that tells you what you should and shouldn't say, I don't have that all the time. I try to be kind. I try to be genuine in my approach to people. but sometimes I get overly defensive. And that's not always a bad thing. I'm not going to let someone walk all over myself or my family. I'm not going to let someone walk all over animals. But you got to ask yourself, why do they feel the way they do? What is it that they're lacking? What piece of empathy do they need? What kind of support can I provide for them that might help them see things differently? So, just you got to think outside yourself sometimes, because I'm guilty of being quick to judge. That guilt or quick to judge isn't just in form of veganism. I think inherently, unfortunately, many people are quick to judge on all kinds of levels, and we got to do a better job, especially if we're trying to encourage folks to look at a vegan or plant-based diet. It's got to change. So one of the ways we can sponsor that change is by supporting some amazing organizations. I'm raising funds for the Gentle Barn, for Farm of the Free Animal Sanctuary, for the International Anti-Poaching Foundation, and for Ziggy's Refuge. If you have a sanctuary that is important to you, by all means, please go visit their sites, go donate to them. They need our support. They need volunteers if you're close to them. I'm sure most locations would never turn away help. So give them a call, see what you can do to help. Hope you have a great day. Go Blue!